So welcome back guys. Today we will print this series. The series is given as 1, then 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4. And so next line will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be our pattern. So first of all, understand the logic of this pattern. So what is happening there? We can see that this is the first row. Okay, this is our first row. This is our first column. Okay, so what is happening there in the first row and the first column? It is printing 1. Okay, and then in the second row it is printing 1 in the first column and 2 in the second column. In the third row it is printing 1 in the first column, 2 in the second column, and 3 in the third column. In the fourth row it is printing 1 in the first column, 2 in the second column, 3 in the third column, and 4 in the fourth column, and so on. So we can see that in each row it is printing columns. That is, if it is first row, then only one column will be printed. If it is second row, then only two columns will be printed. If it is third row, then only three columns will be printed, and so on. Also, we can see that in every row, the number is starting from 1. The number is starting from 1 in each row. And the next element of the row is incrementing by 1. So this is our logic of this program. So let's write the code. First of all, our header file, that is has included stdio.h, then our in the main function. After that, we have to declare the variables. So let's declare the number of rows to a variable n and initialize it by 5. Okay. So now we can see that there are 5 rows. So first of all, we have to take a for loop for traversing in the row. So for that, we have to take a variable. So let's take I as a variable, and we can see that we are moving from row 1 to I less than equal to n. That is total number of rows, that is 5. And I plus plus will be there. And now we can see that in each row it is printing some numbers. So for that we have to take another variable. Let it be j, and j will be printing from 1 to j less than equal to I, j plus plus. So now why I have written I here? Because if it is a first row, then only one column will be printed. If it is second row, then only two columns will be printed. And if it is third row, then three columns will be printed. So for that we have taken this loop from j equal to 1 to j less than equal to I. And now we have to printf %d, then space, and what will print? J will be print, and after printing there are a new line. So for that, \n, and program, after completing the program, put a return 0, and now we are running our code. Here friend, we can see that we have got our desired output, that is 1 2 3 4 5, like this. Now we are moving to our next pattern. The pattern is given as 1, then 2 2, then 3 3 3, then 4 4 4 4. So in this pattern we can see that there are 4 rows, and in each row it is printing some number, basically columns. And how many columns are printing in each row? It is the whatever the number of row. Okay, so that means if it is first row, then one column will print. If it is second row, then two column will print. If it is third row, then three column will print. And if it is four row, then four column will be print. And in each row, the number printing is starting from the number of row. If it is first row, then one will print. If it is second row, then only two will print. If it is row number three, then only three will print. So this is the program. So let's write the code. It is very similar to our previous program. So I have declared the variables at the very beginning. Now taking a for loop to move in the rows. The row it will move from I equal to 1 to I less than equal to n. That is total number of row. And now for traversing the column, we are taking another loop, and it will move from j equal to 1 to j less than equal to I. That is if it is first row, then one column will print. If it is second row, then second column, then two column will print. If it is third row, then three column will be print. Okay, now the number will print, and here we can see that it is printing the number of row. So what? So it is stored in the variable I. And after printing this, we have to take a new line. We have to take a new line and then return 0. And then return 0. Now I am running this program. Now you can see that we have got our desired output. So this program was also very similar to our previous one. So do you have any doubt? Please tell. Now moving to our next program. This pattern is also very similar to our previous two ones. That is, the same logic will apply here. That is, if it is first row, then one column will print. If it is second row, then two column will print. If it is third row, then three column will print, and so on. And but just a little change, that is, in this pattern, first element of the pattern is 1, and the next will be increment by 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. So let's write the code for that. So first of all, declaring some variables at the very beginning. So that this variables. Now we very similarly we are taking a loop to traverse in the rows, and also another for loop to traverse in the column. This will move to up to from j equal to 1 up to j less than equal to I, that is row number, and j will be plus plus. Now and here the number will be print. So in the today's first program, we have printed here j. In the second, we have printed here I. But now we can see that if we print j, then first pattern will print. If we print I, then second pattern will print. So so I cannot print here I and j. So we have to print another thing, that is it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we have to take another extra variable which will print here from 1 to total number of elements. Okay, so for that we have to take another variable. So let if declare it, let k be another variable, and initialize it by 1, initialize it by 1, and whenever k will print, it will be plus plus. So for that, for the first iteration, here k is equal to 1, then 1 will be print. After that, 2 will print, with then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, and so on. And after that, after coming from this loop, we have to print a new line and then a return 0. And now run this program. So what is the error here? I undeclared. Oh, sorry. We have to put here comma, not semicolon, by mistake. And now you can see this was our program pattern. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I hope you understand this program. Do you have any doubt? So please let me know in the comment section.